The UK will be poorer economically by any shape of Brexit, compared in stay in the EU, new by the government analyse suggests. Formal figures say the UK economics could be up to 3.9% less following 15-year by Theresa May's Brexit schedule, compared in stay in the EU. But a not-deal Brexit could supply a 9.3% strike, the new estimates tell. The main secretary told her transactions was the top one accessible for jobs and the economics. Ours transactions is the top transactions, accessible for jobs and our economics, how allows us to honor the plebiscite and understand the opportunities of Brexit, Mrs. May told at Main Secretary's questions. By the government's Brexit transactions many faces a potential hard voice in the building of House of Commons on December 11 up how Mrs. May is tourism the nation to contribute the transactions and was due to be in Scotland on Environment afternoon. Instead of it looks at the capacity effect of the proposals coordinated by the office at Chequers in July, that is the base of the present suggestion. By such occasion the economics would be 3.9% less rather than if the UK had remained portion of the Europe Association. The estimates do not put a cash money drawing on the capacity effect on the economics, but freelance expert include told how 3.9% of GDP would equal to £100 billion a year by the 2030s. By the government paper as well examines some probable scenarios consisting a not-deal Brexit, that would be the largest injuring. The economics will go on to increase by all the scenarios, but down there is a broad change in how ex-Brexit Secretariat David Davis surveyed the study. Proverb early exchequer forecasts had been proven incorrect and were relying on corrupted assumptions. Chancellor Philip Hammond told the planned Brexit transactions combination largest of the economical benefits of left in the EU in the policy benefits of outgoing the EU. Requested if the UK would be poorer by Mrs. May's transactions, he told, this economics will be lightly less in the main secretary's privileged release of the next association. But Mr. Hammond reasoned how stay in the EU was not politically sustainable. Prudent Eurosceptic Sir Draft Cash Money told Mr. Hammond was efficaciously disputing for the UK to remain in the Europe Association in his emergency declaration. He told the Chancellor had neglected capacity economical benefits of outgoing the EU, request, which on the trading deals that could offer us the largest huge opportunities through the planet, if we are capable to hit them. By Mrs. May's transactions, the UK would be capable to conduct negotiations trading deals for the transfer time following March 29's Brexit date, but would not be capable to carry out them before the end of the planned 21-monthly transfer time, that could himself be stretched. The workout doesn't forecast how the economics will increase above the 15-year time, but quite the effect of particular changes in Britain's trading relationships, some things creature equivalent. How is following all the issue we wish responded. One issue is how it will be stronger to magistrate while we see behind if the figures were order, since we would be comparing which in fact happened in a hypothetic option how didn't. The identical applies to the effect on by the government's finance. How told, all the scenarios in the analyse show an unfavorable impact, the save on contributions to the EU is more than rather than displacement by the reduced tax rental income, how would outcome of the weaker economical increase. Down there are as well several remarkable differences in provincial economical impacts. In the not deal position the largest effects are in polar East England and the Western Midlands. London gets off in low harm in how position, but the equity is lowest hit in by the government's privileged stock option. How is since London specialises in services how would profit less than, compared to no transactions, rather than manufacture of the relation by the government is searching to conduct negotiations.